Welcome back to the Language Arts Media Literacy Workshop, our last day. Say yay! Alright, before we begin, let's introduce ourselves one more time, just a name only. Let's start from the gentleman over there at the back.
Edison.
Hi, Edison.
Ziyuan here.
Ziyuan.
Yiliang.
Yiliang, hi.
Jason.
Jason.
Yuzhe.
Yizhe.
Hello, I'm Kai
Kayan.
Ziqian.
Sixian.
Suzanne,
Susan.
Jessica,
Jessica.
Anna,
Anna.
I'm Shanwen,
Shanwen.
Yongzhe.
Yongzhe.
Luca,
Lucas.
Ling Wei,
Ling Wei.
KJ,
KJ.
Chloe.
Chloe, welcome back guys, and we survived the 6th day. Give yourself a big clap. Woo! The program is very intensive. It's not easy for everyone to last this long. You know it. And you did it. Congratulations. Today, the program, okay, is all about the performances that we have prepared. So we're gonna start to do the the performance all the way until we're done with everyone and every group. Then lunch. Okay, after lunch we would just have fun, enjoy the afternoon. And for those of you who sign up for half day, I would suggest you to call your parent just to pick you up a little bit later, because I still want you guys to enjoy the rest of the day with your friends. Okay, that's the arrangement for today. And as for the performance, yesterday we had a rehearsal, and I hope you will be more confident this time. For the media literacy workshop, it has been, I would say, is a very special event for me, because I could see the need that you guys need to have this knowledge. I know it's hard for some of you because you have never been exposed to this kind of learning setting before. All right, and I want you to know that and to be proud of yourself that what you have achieved so far is really a great achievement. So be proud, okay, when you go up there on the stage, perform, do your best, leave your digital footprint online for everyone to see. And one day when you apply for a scholarship or a job, your future employer or interviewer can have a look at your work. It's part of the personal and professional development, I would say. Okay, so do your best anyway. And before we do that, I would like to mention this to you, that this workshop is kind of part of an audition for some of you as my new interns, okay? Permanent, I would say, permanent interns who will grow with Language Arts Workshop in the future. You know that, your parents know that too. And you wanted this, you want to grow, you want to work here, this is your future. English is your cup of tea, so this is it. It's actually, it's an interview process, you know. So this sort of thing I don't need to mention to you or your parents. Once you decide to join, you will get a lot of things out of this workshop. That's it. Okay, so now I would like to welcome our facilitator, Jason Ong, on the stage and share with you his insight, his opinion, his impression on your learning progress so far, what he think about the workshop, the lesson plan, the activity, and your performance. Please welcome Jason Ong.
Let's do a bit of recap on what we have done for the past 5 days of this workshop. We have been doing a lot of what I would call semi-independent learning. Why I call semi? Because we still have guidance, we still have teachers or facilitators, or sometimes working with older students for the younger, newer students, right? So, but it's still a lot of independence and responsibility involved in this learning, because this is a workshop, which is where you come to work, to learn. This is not like most other classes that you would take where the teachers or whoever it is will give you everything that you need to learn. Here we give you direction. Basically, we are showing you a path to learning, and it's up to you to be able to learn. However much you learn is down to your own efforts. So, did you guys learn a lot? Okay, so we talked about media literacy. Actually, we just touched on the surface of media literacy, where beneath the surface there is a very deep, dark ocean that you can go and explore by yourself. We gave you, again, we point you the direction, show you that this is a thing that you can go look up and find out more. So it's up to you to find out more about it. And other than that, we did a bunch of creative activities. We learned how to, for some of you, you wrote a story, a short story. For some of you, you made your own videos, you made your own presentations, and so on. And this kind of thing, this kind of skill really is very experiential kind of skill, because you have to be able to do it, to be able to gain the experience in it. Micro credentials. So the word credentials means what skills and what things that people acknowledge about you. Micro credentials would be the small things that you can't really pick up in books or lessons. You have to do them to find out. For example, teamwork. Many of you have been working in a team these few days, so it improves your team learning skills, right? And you can't learn that in a book. You can't have someone tell you this is how you work together with a group. You can learn the theory, but you have to actually try it out to practice it to be able to get the skills. That is what we have been doing for this past few days, and hopefully you come off better for this and be able to apply the knowledge and skills that you've learned here in other fields. It's what we call cross-competency training. You use the skills you learn in a particular field or subject, and you apply those skills to different field. For example, you learn how to work together with a partner to present about an advertisement. In the future, you should be able to partner with anyone to present about anything, right? So this kind of cross-competency, which means like across different field of study or field of skills, very important for you to be able to combine all of this knowledge that you have accumulated throughout your whole life. It's not just like English subject is only for English, Malay is only for Malay, Chinese is only for Chinese. No, these skills carry over. Other than specific grammar rules and vocabulary, which individual language has their own rules and stuff, the skills of writing a script, of speaking, they should be the same across all of the languages. So I hope you guys can be able to apply that kind of thing like that.
Everybody give Jason a big round of applause. Okay. Right? This one is about teaching, learning media literacy. As a student, what you should do to promote this media literacy, because we are living in the digital world. Your brother, your sister, your cousin, one day your children will have to go through who knows what will happen, okay? We won't know that. But if you have the knowledge right now, you can do good thing for your community. So this is what we're gonna do. We cannot have this workshop for like 50 or 100 people yet. One day, if you guys are good, you are capable of conducting a mini session, you will come with me to somewhere. Please give this to your parents to have a look as well. Knowledge, it should be shared. Another thing which I have not given out to you is this kind of rubrics. Later on, we will perform, right? And I'm gonna look at this after play back the video of your performance, that is. So we're not gonna go through this yet. It's too much for you guys to take in. Just enjoy your performance, and I go through this later on after the workshop and probably give you the feedback on how you're doing, and you're gonna share this with your parents. Yesterday rehearsal, this is the note that I got from you guys, and pretty good actually, for the first time doing this kind of activity. Evaluate people feedback. I would like to invite one more guest speaker, one of the senior student here too, Zhu Yuan, to come up on the stage. Give him a big clap. Okay. Zhu Yuan going to share with you his insight again as an intern, senior one, and probably your leader in the future.
From this workshop, I'm pretty sure, I'm actually quite surprised that no one has complained or snapped about how Miss Sue has not been giving you the answers you want and letting you work and figure out things by yourself, right? Honestly, I think this is pretty impressive for you all, that you can work on your own and all that. It's not something you would see every day at our Malaysian schools and outside. You can only see this type of things in the workshop, where you are able to work on yourself, figure it out, do your own research, make your own platforms and media, because this workshop is mainly for media. So I think that is very impressive. You guys can adapt to this type of situations very fast, like media. It's all new to you, right? I'm pretty sure. Media literacy. You guys have never touched an ad before. You guys have never analyzed it. You guys have never really in-depth go and analyze what media actually means and what it is about. It's not just about social media. There is more to it. It's a new setting to you guys. Working on this kind of stuff, 6 days, intensive. Yeah, it's an entire 1-year course in just 6 days. If you guys can complete that, it's very impressive. You guys can adapt very fast. Like the first day, planning. Second day, straight away working on the draft. It's very fast and intensive. That's why I think it's very good and meaningful for all of us that are here to work on it. Because I myself am a senior intern. I've actually never done this kind of workshops before, because the best I've done for a workshop is to help Misu out with the younger kids, to guide them, to help them. And this is my first time actually joining this type of intensive kind of course as well, just as you guys have. So I think I will actually treasure this type of experience, because I myself am working in the media literacy department. If you guys want to join, maybe in the future we'll open up for recruitment. Yeah. But yeah, it's an experience that I can incorporate into what I'm currently doing now. We are working on Law's website. We have to learn how to create media, the publishing styles, all the techniques that we can use to put into our websites and all our social media platforms. So I think it's a very valuable experience for me.
That's real work.
Yeah, it's real world.
On the job training.